What's up, everybody? How's it going out there in YouTube land? I'm doing good. A lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about Bruce Pritchard. We're going to talk about Roman Reigns. We're going to... What else is out there, guys? What else is out there to talk about?
Vince is a fucking dick.
Well, we knew that. Vince is a dipshit. What else?
Matt Riddle's news.
Oh, Matt Riddle's. Yeah, we'll talk about Matt Riddle's news. I don't know why that fucking matters, but we're going to talk about Matt Riddle's news, I guess. Heather wants to talk. Why do we got to talk about his fucking news? What the hell?
It's the only other news I know of.
No, I know. That being said,
has a horse cock.
Thanks, Bobbit. That being said, here's my co-host. I have Trek, Bobbit, and Johnny. Gina won't be joining us tonight. She's got to clean her house, I guess. So she's got into some sort of inspection or something. So
what up?
So let's start off with what I consider the top story, and that being Roman Reigns. Now he is showing up tonight. I asked Johnny to wait until he says what he's gonna say, but I'm gonna let him get it out there now before the show starts. We have a half hour. I don't think Roman Reigns does not have cancer. I think he has cancer. He has it. It's not a work, people. People need to fucking slow down, take a deep fucking breath, and realize that WWE has too much money in their charities. What Make-A-Wish Foundation, if they fucking did that, do you know what that would do to John Cena and the Make-A-Wish Foundation? They wouldn't fucking want him anymore. That would ruin fucking WWE. That's why I don't think it's a work. Too many fucking charities out there for them to fucking... for them to say that, oh, this was all a work. I'm going to be back at WrestleMania. We're going to do a triple threat for the Universal title. Yeah, that's not happening.
Now, that being said, I'm waiting to see what he says. I'm more in line with JP, and we talked about this off air, that we are pretty much in line with each other, that we don't think it is going to be that. However, I'm putting it out there now, and I'm going to... some of you people out there are in the chat are not going to like me after this. I guarantee you're not going to fucking like me. This is going with the assumption that Roman Reigns gets cleared tonight. That he's cleared to wrestle. Now, is it possible? Sure. I mean, anything's possible. Here's the thing that will get me. I don't want to hear anybody fucking bitching if it comes out that it's a fucking work. And here's why. All these people, fans, podcasters, not JP, I had to make that clear, sitting there bitching, whining, and moaning that they want edgier content, they want Attitude Era-like stuff. Well, guess what? Using cancer as a storyline is pretty Attitude Era-like shit. And This is why, this is exactly why I have been a staunch defender of what happened in the Attitude Era. Because if people are getting pissy about this, then they have no right to bitch about what happened during the Attitude Era. That's just my thoughts on it.
Fair enough.
If you enjoyed the shit that happened during the Attitude Era, I'm talking about it all. If you're like me, you didn't think the Braun penis thing was a big deal. You didn't really care that Triple H fucked a corpse. You didn't care about the whole Trish Stratus thing. You think it happened a long time ago. Who gives a fuck? If you're like that, and you're bitching about fucking Roman Reigns, them using Roman Reigns' leukemia as part of storyline, as a work storyline, you're a fucking hypocrite.
It's true. Because they've already been doing it. To be honest with you, I mean, look at what Dean Ambrose did to fucking Seth Rollins at the end of the fucking show, the night that he fucking said it. And then they fucking said something about it. What was it, the very next week or a couple of weeks later? Fucking Seth Rollins said, Roman Reigns made his announcement, and then you DDT'd me. What the fuck is the deal? That whole fucking spiel. Look, I don't mind them using the cancer as a storyline because Roman Reigns is a stand-up guy. It's for storyline, and he's all about the company, and there's nothing wrong with that. Does it make him look like an asshole? No. It doesn't make WWE look like an asshole. It's for the storyline, and it advances an emotion. It evokes emotion. If you just want fucking nothing emotional to come out of fucking WWE, go fucking watch robots wrestle. Because that's essentially what or you know what? Yes, fuck it. Just sit down and fucking put on fucking WWE 2K19. You don't get any fucking emotion out of that.
Well, and here's the other thing. And this is the hypothetical I put out there. And this is the one where everybody comes like, well, and this is why I'm calling it out now. What if, okay, let's say that it comes out that it's all work. And they're saying it's a work. What if it's Roman Reigns saying that it's a work and he uses it to go heel? Would you be fucking upset about it?
Yes, I would.
Well, JP, you can't fucking ever be pleased, so I don't even count you anymore.
Well, no. I mean, I get it. I get it. I would be because that's fucked up. And again, WWE lose a lot of their fucking charity. Fucking Susan G. Komen. Well, fuck Susan G. Komen, but you know what I mean. Fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation. They're done with them. I don't think WWE wants that to happen. So I don't think it's really a work because if they do it, I'll tell you this right now. If they do it, they just made AEW the biggest fucking wrestling promotion in the United States without even having done a fucking match.
Now, before you get the fucking pitchforks out at me, do I think they need to do it? No. Do I think that it would be a good idea? No. What I'm trying to tell all people here is don't be fucking surprised.
And I'm on the other side of the fence on that. I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going to stoop that low. I don't think it's even.
Well, no, you and I are on the same page when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen. It's more of my thing is like, I'm putting it out there now because if it does happen, I'm going to be like, well, I did warn you.
I mean, I'll be upset. I'll be pissed because it's fucked up. Because I've had, family members die of cancer, survive cancer. I would be pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I get it. Using cancer to advance the storyline is fine. Using Roman's cancer because he's with it, I don't have a problem. If he didn't want it, he could slap an injunction on WWE if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Right, and that's the other thing too, is that it would depend on what Roman Reigns wants. And the other thing you got to think about too is if it came out to be that way, it would just prove one thing, that WWE got desperate.
Yes.
And they're swinging for the fences.
Mm-hmm.
And that is my main point. Now, here's the thing with me. I'm the same as JP. You know, I've had people have cancer. I've had people die from cancer. I've had the same kind of shit. I'm more of the opinion, I don't want it to happen. Am I going to shit on it if it does happen? No. Because like I said, if I'm going to stand by my defense of what happened in the Attitude Era and why it was needed and why it was a good thing to progress the business, bad shit and all, I can't shit on this. If there's one thing I would like to think that people can take away from it, at least I'm principled in what I stand by. If I say I stand by it, I'm going to stand by it.
No, that's fine.
And so that's my thing.
I mean, I won't even say anything, but you'll notice that I'm upset. I'll put my head down and shake my head, and I will say, well, it's been a great ride, WWE, or 40 years, or however long you've been fucking running. See you later.
Oh yeah,
it'll kill him. It
would probably kill him.
It'll kill him. So, does anybody else want to add into that? No? Truck? You don't want to?
Well, what words? What? Go ahead, Bobbit.
Go ahead, Bobbit.
If this is a work, if this is a work, you'll just see me just walk away. I'm not coming back the rest of the night.
Okay. Whatever. Truckster?
Why I'm thinking it's him hosting WrestleMania. He talked about this a little bit on the Skype call the other night, is because Good Morning America just started dropping commercials saying can't miss announcement tomorrow. So something bigger is going to come out tomorrow. So that's, I don't want to say it, but I think retirement.
Say what? You think it's going to be a retirement? But something else is going to come out tomorrow.
Oh, I think it is, because they're specifically saying cannot miss announcement tomorrow on Good Morning America. And I showed one of my friends, and she said the way it's being worded, it does not sound good.
Okay. Why didn't she say that before we got on started the call?
During the show.
The call. Or when we started the call. Whatever, Heather. All right, so moving on. Are we good with this topic, Heather? Do you have anything to add? No? Okay, well, hashtag fuck it. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about...
No letting a woman speak. Misogyny.
No. Anyway.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so Bruce Pritchard is apparently, I don't know when he starts, but he is joining the creative team.
This week.
Next week?
This week.
This week?
Yes, he's there now.
Let me finish before I get interrupted. So He's joining this week. Keep in mind, everybody's like, oh, he's just a yes man for Vince. Keep in mind, if you listen to Bruce Pritchard's podcast, he doesn't agree with Vince all the time. In fact, there's a couple of times where he got Vince to change his mind. So before we start shitting on fucking Bruce Pritchard and being a yes man, keep in mind that he was a producer during the Attitude Era. He gave us some pretty good fucking content. Arn Anderson was in fucking WCW. He hasn't given us shit. In fact, most of his fucking shit was Roman Reigns stuff. A lot of his stuff was Roman Reigns stuff. And apparently, from my understanding, is that he was a dick. He had one mindset. He wouldn't change shit up. So that's why they let him go. Plus, Sanjay Dutt, Abyss, they're Triple H guys.
Yep.
Triple H brought them in to be producers before people start shitting on that. Anybody else? Anybody want to add to what we just talked about?
I like what Connor was saying on his show this weekend, that it's not one person is going to save WWE.
No.
It's going to take a group of people, and this is a step in the right direction.
Right.
There's only one thing that's going to save this company.
What?
There's only one thing that's going to save this company. Man ass.
Shut up, Bobbin. You did, Paige. You just add a T into the Pritchard track. Is that it, Johnny? Is that all you have?
Yeah, that's all I had. Is that it's a step in the right direction. We'll wait and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Trexter. Okay, well, fuck you then.
You gotta give him a minute. Remember, he's delayed sometimes.
He answered me right away. Trek.
Yes.
What do you think about the Bruce Pritchard thing?
I'm happy for it. I think he's a good creative mind, and I'm glad he's coming back. I just want to know what's going to happen with his show.
Nothing.
Do what? What did you say? What's going to happen to his show? Nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing going to happen to his podcast.
He sits down on his off days and talks to fucking Conrad. I wouldn't fucking worry about what he does. If he doesn't do the show, he doesn't do the fucking show anymore. Okay, well, that's fine. But let's talk about some releasings. TJP got released. And there's a reason why he got released. Apparently he was a fucking asshole.
He was a dumbass is what he was.
And a dumbass.
Yep.
He was an asshole and a dumbass. So before people start shitting on fucking WWE, get your fucking facts before you shit on the fucking WWE for releasing somebody. And
They didn't shit on him.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, I'm talking about, oh yeah, there's people out there that said, oh, this is a travesty. They released one of the, no, he was a prick.
Well,
WWE doesn't need that kind of fucking shit backstage. They don't need it. They already have enough fucking problems as is. And that just added to the problem, so they got rid of a problem.
Before all of that started, though, people were saying that he asked for his release, and then we found out that he did not.
Go ahead, Johnny.
I'm going to say something that's going to be a little bit... here we go again. I'm going to be that guy.
Yeah?
These releases that just happened. Now, I get it, and I get that these guys were some pretty big names outside of the company. Hideo Tommy, Ty Dillinger. You know, I get that. And I fully agree with that.
Right.
Them leaving WWE is not that big of a loss.
No.
They weren't being used to begin with.
They weren't being used. They didn't do shit in WWE. It's not that big of a loss. I'm sorry.
No, and the thing with Ty Dillinger, he had
Don't at me.
He had one thing. He had one thing going for him, and that was his
Perfect
10 gimmick. But that was it. I like Ty Dillinger. I like his in-ring ability, but I think he's a mid-carder wherever he fucking goes. Sorry. Hideo Itami in All Japan. I think it was All Japan. That's where he came from. He'll go back there and probably either that or he'll go to AEW, whatever. Let him go. TJP, let him go. Who cares? Nobody cares. Either that or he's going to New Japan because he's talking to Will Ospreay. Him and Will Ospreay have been arguing about fucking on Twitter. Yeah. So that being said, don't care. Lana, let's talk about Lana. That woman needs to shut her fucking mouth. She needs to be quiet. She is essentially burying her husband without even fucking him.
This is gonna sound really fucked up, but she's one of those women that doesn't need to speak unless spoken to.
Exactly.
No, I agree with you there. She is
fucked up. That's fucked up for me to say, but she is probably the one woman that would apply.
Yep. I'm getting sick and tired of the fucking Becky Lynch thing. Still, the fucking fans fucking talking shit to fucking Ronda Rousey, ruining the fucking feud. Let them fucking feud. Fans need to shut their fucking mouth or they're gonna ruin the feud.
Can I just kind of pose something?
Go ahead.
Because we're specifically talking about the women here.
Yes.
And this is my thing. I defend a lot of the stuff that happens in the Attitude Era, including the bra and panty shit. I know a lot of people don't like it, and that's fine. I get that, and I understand that. I'm just going to point something out. And why I am totally done with this women evolution thing, and I think it's a joke, is because, do you remember a couple years ago when this, but what, however long ago it really was, when this whole thing started rolling?
Okay.
Who was really talking about the fucking bra and panty shit, and why it wasn't an issue then? Nobody talked about this shit.
No.
It only started becoming an issue until a few years ago. And now all of a sudden it's this big huff to do. And I'm not saying JP and Heather I'm talking about people on Twitter.
Yeah.
Talking about this shit.
It's nobody here. It's stupid. People want to talk about. Look, I personally, we had this discussion last week. I don't want to get into it again because words get twisted. And I'm not saying anybody here is twisting words. What I really want to say is not what I mean. I'm not a fan of the bra and panty shit. I never was. In fact, when the bra and panty shit came on, I walked away. Either that or I flipped over to WCW. I did not watch it. I just was not a fan of it. I was a fan of real storyline wrestling. And the bra and panties matches, it was just to get the filler. It was filler to me. They got the women noticed, but then the fans wanted more puppies. They didn't want to see more women wrestling. They wanted to see more bra and panties matches. And that's where I have an issue with it. That's all I'll say about that.
Well, and I get that. I get that. But, I think there is... my thing is, I think there is a valid argument for what the other side of the argument is that, okay, yes, the fans liked it. Most of those fans were horny fucking teenage boys.
That is true.
Okay? And that was their demographic back then. Was that 13 to 30 age range.
Right. I was in that age group. I was one of those that didn't give a shit about it.
Right, and most of us realistically didn't. And that's kind of goes back to my point. That's kind of my point. We really didn't give a shit about it. It's something, I guess my thing is, for me, is we see it so much in a bunch of different entertainment, and you don't hear the outrage that you do in wrestling. And the one thing, and I get it, wrestling is a unique form of entertainment. It's the most unique form of entertainment out there. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it's still entertainment. And that was my thing. If you're going to shit on what they did back then, and the fans liking it, then you pretty much have to hold all entertainment to that same standard.
I can understand. I get that. I can understand that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not.
I do.
It's not.
I do. I'm not shitting on it. I get it.
And that's my only standpoint on it, is that it's not that I enjoyed it or anything like that. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I fuck it. Yeah, hell, tits and ass. I'm always gonna like seeing tits and ass. I'm a guy. You know.
I get it.
But, you know, we've moved past that.
Yes, we have.
And why? And that's my only thing, is why is it an issue now? That's my thing. Is why is it all of a sudden an issue now?
I think people have an issue with it now because they said they were never going to go back to that shit ever again. They said they were never gonna do it again, and then now they're kind of doing it, not really, but they're kind of teasing and all this bullshit. I think that's why people are in an uproar.
I.e. a topless Alexa Bliss in a very awkward segment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, if they were gonna do that and test the waters with that kind of a segment, they should have used somebody better than Alexa Bliss.
But
I completely agree. Well, and that goes back. It goes back to my the original argument, is that when you're testing the waters, they're basically not doing anything. The whole Alexa Bliss thing was nothing different than what you see on television on an everyday basis.
Right.
And I'm not saying that is necessarily something that's needed, but frankly, this is what my issue is.
Hurry it up, Johnny, because it's almost 7.
I'm hurrying. I'll make this point and I'll shut up.
It'll be great.
Just
kidding. Go ahead.
People need to pick something. At first, we're sitting there talking about, and I'm not saying there's not valid argument on it, that the Attitude Era, the bra and pants thing was very exploitive to women. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can get behind, I can agree with, I can see the validity in that point. But then when they're being modest and the boring storylines and all that, and then they're bitching about, well, the women have boring stories, there's no interesting storylines, or they give us something like Becky Lynch and Charlotte, and it's not working, it's fucking horrid. Okay. What? You see what I'm saying? It's like, the thing is that the one thing I've been on this past week, I hate to admit this, Daniel Bryan was right. Wrestling fans are some of the most fickle fucking people in the world.
Okay.
It took this for you to realize it?
No.
Hold on. Okay, they're starting. I want to hear what's going on.
And they're starting with Roman there, Johnny.
Oh, okay. I'm a little bit behind.
That's all right.
He's fucking retiring. This shit is just now starting for me.
Not getting booed.
It's not as big of a pop as he should be getting.
Not as big of a pop as he should get. Well, there it is.
Mm-mm.
I'm so far behind.
Sorry.
Same here.
Well, I'll try to stop your uncle from spoiling for you, Paige.
I won't say anything until the promo's over.
Even then, you might spoil it.
I'll shut my camera off. Does that make you feel better? Jesus Christ. It's my live reaction, not yours. Sorry.
Yeah, what up, yo?
Shut the fuck up. He's not getting booed.
Careful there, lady. Holy shit.
Hurry the fuck up. I want to hear this shit. Fucking slow ass internet. No, not internet. Stream.
Well, if you pay, you know, you can see it live.
I'm a cheap ass.
You are that, yo.
Okay, not getting booze.
He's not getting booed.
He fucking looks thin.
Yeah, he doesn't look as big as he didn't get a really big pop, but he didn't get booed either. So I'm not gonna. I think people are skeptical as to why he's fucking there, and that's why they're not giving him a big pop. And I get it.
I think at this point, I think that they are right. I can't blame people for being skeptical. I really can't.
Holy shit, there's David Arquette.
David Arquette is there. Why he's there, I do not know.
Because he's like me, yo. We are real, man.
Bobby, can we keep it real for a minute, please? I know when we get to the show, then you can do your whole thing. He's got his whole family ringside, so I don't know, man.
It's not looking good. I'm just saying that right now.
Yeah.
Everybody there and how they're reacting right now, it does not look good.
Ooh.
Even Rock's grandmother's there.
That's his mom. It's not his grandmother. It's his
I shouldn't say Nia's grandmother.
Isn't it? Yeah, that's Rock's mom.
And the Usos are there too.
Yes. That tells you a lot right there.
His demeanor is
Very cautious.
Very
Solemn.
Solemn. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
I'm way behind, but I'm just kind of noticing body movement. That's not a pro. This isn't going to be a promo.
No, this is gonna be a shoot.
Well, I mean, a promo shoot.
A shoot promo.
Yes.
I do like his shirt though. We fight, we overcome.
He's not getting a big. It's a good pop.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's what I said. He's not getting booed, but he's not getting
monster pop.
No.
Not like Daniel Bryan.
When he first entered, he did, and then it swelled down. It was a big swell at the beginning, and then it died off. But well, no, when he first came out.
Actually, guys, I'm going to turn you guys down because y'all are ahead of me. So if you guys want to react, then you know that way you guys can react, and I'll just come in after I'm done.
Yep.
What did he say?
You are welcome.
This is why I know it's not fake, because he's got a shirt. He's fighting back everything. He's trying to be strong, and he doesn't have to be. He looks it. Heather just told me he looks a little jaundiced.
A little bit, yeah.
He's tired. You look at him, he's
Yeah.
out of breath.
Yeah.
Well, anybody who's been to one of these events live, the TV events live, just being in the crowd for that can take your breath away.
Where are you going?
Let's hear how he words that.
Just because he's in remission.
Like he just said, let's crawl before we walk and walk before we run.
He's in remission. That doesn't mean he's fucking coming back next fucking week. I don't know.
Well, he did say himself, let's crawl before we walk and walk
I know.
before we run.
I know. I don't
So
think
just-
I don't think he's gonna be back next fucking week. I don't think he's gonna be back at Fastlane.
Well, if he is back at Fastlane, it'll just be
I
to
don't-
come out on the stage and say something, or just be an outside distraction, not actually get involved in anything serious.
And I don't think it's fake because there's just no way. Wouldn't that be funny if he kicked him? If he super kicked him?
We're almost starting to get some gray in his beard.
How much you want to bet Dean Ambrose? Oh, never mind. I thought he would.
You back, Johnny?
You back yet? Don't talk.
Not yet.
Okay, you want to take over here? I want to eat something. No, we'll do it till fucking 11 o'clock. As soon as the show's over. What the fuck is that?
Well, Johnny, to be fair, all he said is that he's back. It does not mean he's going to be wrestling. He's back at the Performance Center, possibly, training again.
Hello. Everybody done watching it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I still don't think it was a work. I don't.
I don't think it was a work.
Him coming back was a vague statement, though. I don't think he'll be back fucking next week. I don't think he'll be back 2 weeks from now. It's gonna be a while. I mean, Jesus Christ. He may not have had to even go through chemotherapy.
Well, Johnny, you gotta remember, he said it himself because the fans were starting to chant something. I couldn't hear what they were chanting, but he sat there and he said, "Let's crawl before we walk and walk before we run." So we may not see him back until later on this year or next year in the ring.
They may have been chanting one more match.
All I'm going to say about it, though, is get fucking ready.
For what?
Because the Twitter's going to be fucking annoying as fuck.
Of course it's going to be. Alright, now, when Heather gets back, I'm going to go grab something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody see what that super wrote in the chat? I like to see what people wrote.
He was trying to spam the chat with the live stream.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Aleister Black.
Johnny's going to be happy. This is a nice transition from Roman.
All right, I'm be right back. Heather's gonna be sitting here.
Cool. All right, buddy.
I've never been so glad I was wrong.
Oh shit.
Well, he was sitting there saying that Roman was going to retire.
Well, that was just my guess. I mean,
Right.
like I said, I'm glad I was wrong.
Okay, what are they doing? What are they doing with these two?
Who, Ricochet and Alistair?
That's Ricochet.
Uh-huh.
Giving them more exposure.
What?
Like,
Giving
who are
them
they
more
taking on? That's the.
Giving them more exposure.
Gargano's on SmackDown tomorrow. Or and Ciampa. Taking on Cesaro.
Excuse me.
Damn, Cody's got the trigger finger on. Damn, he's good tonight.
Why? What was in the chat?
This one guy keeps coming in and spamming with live streams.
Oh.
Of course, just as soon as I open up my damn burrito, it goes to commercial.
Of course.
I'm currently in an eBay auction at the moment.
For what?
The WrestleMania anthology box set.
Huh? Excuse me.
Smile, you're all cricket.
They need to make a fart gun in real life.
Yes. Well, they do, Heather. It's called JP's ass.
No, actually, with the way things have been lately, it's Wendy's ass.
I think if they made a fart gun in real life, my nephew should be first in line to buy one.
Probably. Thank you, Sarah. It's one of the sweatshirts of mine that you can buy from my show. Interesting. Nice, Sarah. That was a mess. Oh.
Trey, give her room. Where did Johnny go, by the way?
I'm here.
Oh,
There's the link for you, Sarah. Paige, the tape that they use is called kinesium tape. And it's actually a tape that takes the muscles in that surrounding area to help support the area that's injured. To help it heal a little faster. I've known a lot of people who've had to use it in person, so it actually does work.
I'm here, guys. I'm just eating.
Does anybody want to hear the official location for WrestleMania 36?
I don't care.
Didn't they already announce it?
It's pretty much confirmed at this point.
Isn't it Los Angeles?
Nope. Tampa, Florida.
Shocking. Make it easier for takeover. Because Full Sail's right there.
Mm-hmm. Be right back, guys.
Don't threaten us. And ready to bodied. Corbin's mad at everybody, so. Hey, Dan Rex.
Uh-oh.
What?
Usually the phrase, hey, Dan Rex, is followed by something he did.
No, he just came into the chat, so I was literally just saying hi.
Oh.
For once, he did not confuse me.
Oh, just give it time. He will.
I have a feeling tonight is going to be segment heavy instead of wrestling heavy.
Probably.
I mean, we've already had 2 segments, one unnecessary one.
Oh, man.
Alright, JP is going to be coming back now, folks. As he announces his presence.
Yeah, I'll be right back myself.
Okay.
This dog.
That's smart. Save $1,200 a year over AT&T Verizon on a great network. Metro by T-Mobile. If you've been holding your breath until the return of soft pretzel crust pizza, breathe, baby. It's back. Little Caesar's large soft pretzel crust pizza with creamy cheddar cheese sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni, and a delicious 4-cheese blend for just $6. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup. Pizza, pizza. I've never lost to you, Daniel, and I'm not about to now. This is my firm, and I'm not going to let that son of a bitch take it from me. What is it going to take to drop this thing? I respect his resignation.
she doing out there?
What is she ever doing out there, Bobby? She's walking the catwalk.
Yes, and now she's going to turn around and walk right back out, walk right backstage again.
Party. Tonight we're celebrating live on Raw, the 70th birthday celebration.
Everybody, there's people all over the world sending out their love for Ric Flair. We've got Hall of Famers like Trish Stratus, the champion, and ESPN even giving some love here to the Nation Boy. It's all going down here tonight. We also got to hear from this Hall of Famer.
Say what? My main man, Slick Ric Flair. Yo, the one thing, 17 was
Here comes Dean Ambrose.
Got him wearing jeans again.
Hey, he's back to his normal self again.
all this celebrating tonight has got me in a festive mood. It's gonna be reminiscent about the past. I think you know what I mean. Tonight, I'm feeling good. Positivity is flowing through my veins, and when I feel good, I feel dangerous. So much so, in fact, that I want to issue a challenge tonight. I want to issue a challenge for a rematch from last week with Drew McIntyre. Only this time, is everybody listening? I want a no disqualification match.
I like this.
He just starts playing.
What are you doing there, Bob? You trying to play me off the stage like it's the Academy Awards or something? No, it's not the Academy Awards, because if it was, I'd be on my second standing ovation by now. Now, what you did is you came out here and you interrupted me, and I was about to sing a song about how much I love Atlanta.
Where's the twist?
Atlanta is just so fascinating to me, you know? But Atlanta is fully capable of hosting the Super Bowl. Winning it, now, that's
There it
There it
is.
is.
Come on, man. I don't know why you're in such a bad mood. Look, I'm a big fan of yours, all right? I came out here to support the dog, all right? Do you know any Temple of the Dog? Not yet. Yankee Doodle. Thunderstruck. Yes. Or is it time for Dirty Deeds? I mean, the truth is, I can play anything on this team. It's just whatever I want to do right now. Uh-oh. Oh, speaking of devil,
Dirty Deeds.
Self-serve
I want an encore. I want an encore of Dirty Deeds. Play it again.
You'll get an encore later.
Oh, they got the fucking siren back. Why?
Yeah, but it doesn't stay on. Oh, it does.
Drew McIntyre, this guy's psychopath, is not going to go down that easily.
I know Dean Ambrose is down for a fight.
Elias is down.
Come on, Elias. He's like
Number one.
what kind of costume do you think Elias is wearing?
I want to figure out what color she'd use for her hair.
Oh, by the way, the Meltzer Elimination Chamber stars came out today.
Yeah.
Would anybody like to hear what he gave Rousey versus Ruby?
I bet he gave it like a third of a star.
No.
He gave it a -3 stars.
No.
He gave it 4 stars.
He gave it a 0.
Okay. Well, it's because the match really wasn't even a match. The match lasted like 30 seconds.
He gave the men's chamber match a 4.5.
Well, that's because of the story being told in the ring, especially at the end. Okay, what else?
I go through all of them if you want to hear them.
Well, you already started talking about it. Got to fill something. It's a commercial right now.
Well, and keep in mind, folks, next week is Bob's birthday celebration.
Moving on, Bobbit.
Well then.
That's next week. Let's worry about what's going on right now. I'm waiting.
I'm pulling up the video. Will you hang on a second? Alright, there we go.
Good talk.
I cut out ad, I got to skip. Jesus. Alrighty.
About fucking time.
Will you shut up?
Waiting.
Will you just 1 second. Alright, their cruiserweight match.
Yeah.
4 stars.
Shouldn't have, but go on.
Women's tag title chamber match got 3.5.
Yeah, I can see that.
The SmackDown Live tag titles got 3.2. The Intercontinental title match got 2.5.
Who was the Intercontinental title match?
Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush Seth Rollins.
You mean
Yeah.
Finn Balor?
Yeah. He might as well be Seth Rollins at this point.
That's because the match didn't make sense, but go ahead.
Strowman versus Corbin got 1 star.
That's because it wasn't a match, but anyway, go ahead.
And the title match got 4.5. That's it.
So all in all, I think Meltzer thinks that it was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ronda Rousey and Ruby Riott got 0 because the match lasted a whopping 20 seconds.
Right.
I don't even know how long the match lasted. It was just...
And I don't know what to do for my birthday yet.
Oh, Steamboat.
Oh, that's cool. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Him and Ric Flair had a great rivalry.
And they were good friends.
They did. We need to cover that on Wrestling Memories.
Eventually. Like they're going more natural with their makeup.
They should have kept Ronda in the yoga pants.
In the Sonya Blade gear, absolutely.
They needed to go back to that.
That's what he said. They should have kept her in that.
I get why they're having her in this gear because she is in.
Piper's gimmick.
She's an MMA fighter, and that's what they wear in MMA. I get it, but goddamn.
She didn't constantly pull on her shorts over there, though.
Yes, she did.
She
Yeah, she did. She did. She pulled on her fucking shorts constantly. But when she got in the middle of a match, she didn't do anything like that.
Already starting.
Oh, I know, it is. People are out there fucking saying it was nice to see him back, but the honeymoon will be over soon. People will go back to fucking booing him. Who cares? I get it, it's starting, but you're probably talking about something different. But
People saying it was a work.
people saying it was work, yeah.
Yep,
There
it's
it is.
already starting. I mean, I would like to think that it wasn't.
I still don't think it is.
However, I've already seen it. So the guy's out for 4 months, and because that is true, he's basically been out for 4 months.
Right.
Five, if you want to get technical.
Okay.
And if this is a second time, remember we were talking about how the second time is always harder than the first?
Yes.
And he beat it in 5 months?
Maybe he did. Who knows?
I don't know, man.
We don't know. We're never going to know. And if WWE was fucking smart, they wouldn't fucking tell us. That's all I'm saying. Leave it as is. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you leave it as is. I'm not telling you. I'm just saying that WWE leave it as is. Don't fucking make a fucking issue, because he will get fucking booed again if they fucking jam it down our throats again. And it's essentially that's where it could lead. But if they let it fucking go as is and continue doing what they're doing, let's keep in mind that he ain't gonna show up. It's gonna be a while before he's back in the ring. They aren't just gonna throw him right back in the ring.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Johnny, he did say himself, again, let's crawl before we walk and walk before we run.
Just because he's in remission, though, doesn't mean that he's cleared.
I understand that. But I share a lot of their concerns.
I do too, but until we know for sure.
He's going to be on Good Morning America tomorrow with another big announcement. So tune into that and find out for sure what's going on.
I'm not gonna, because he was very vague in saying when he was gonna return.
Well, based on what I heard today, it's not going to be that long.
Okay, maybe he beat it. Who fucking knows? Maybe he didn't even have to go through chemotherapy. We don't know. Weirder shit has happened. My damn aunt kicked brain cancer's ass in like 6 months.
Well, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just...
Everybody out there saying that it's a work, you don't know the whole fucking story, so don't even try. Just stop. Because it's not worth your time. Why? Why do you gotta dig? Just leave it as is.
Well, I will say this: if they do what they think, if it's what if the rumor I heard today is true, then I'll be hard pressed to be convinced that it's not a work. If they bring him back for a match at WrestleMania, there's no way you convince me that it's not a work. I mean, what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's like, wow.
I it is possible that to beat cancer in 5 months. It is possible. Maybe he didn't have to go through chemotherapy. We don't know. Maybe it was, but then again, it's remission. Maybe it popped up and a blood test, his count was low or whatever, and they figured that, I don't know, because that's what leukemia. It's a blood cancer, I think, isn't it?
I think so.
Because if your count shows up low, you know, and that is a possibility that he has cancer. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe the doctor fucked up. We don't know.
Blood forming tissues.
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying. We don't know the whole story. And I ain't gonna sit here and try and speculate. At least not right now.
Leukemia is of the blood, and it focuses mainly on usually on the white blood cells. It makes it hard for the body to fight infection, i.e., his breakout last year.
What?
Leukemia is a
Okay, I got that. I got that.
His breakout last year.
What breakout?
When he got sick and couldn't fight and had to have Kurt Angle take over for him.
Okay. That was meningitis.
It's an infection.
Well, if he had cancer at that point, it would have fucking killed him.
Who knows? They might have known that he had it then and just.
Well, then why in the fuck did they let him continue to fucking wrestle?
I don't know. Just giving a possibility, alright? Stop yelling at me.
No, I'm not yelling at him, but I'm just saying they wouldn't have let him wrestle if he had leukemia. WWE ain't that fucking stupid. Again, we don't know the whole fucking story. I'm not gonna sit here and. It's possible to beat it, I'm sure, because my aunt beat brain cancer in 6 months.
The only person who does know the full story is Skinny Penis. I don't know where the hell he's at.
And two, if they if they might have caught it soon enough to where they did the one treatment and fucking that beat it. Who knows?
Okay. Hang on. He's had it once before, right?
Yes, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. I went and looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is from a medical document, healthtalk.org. This is not me talking. Treatment for leukemia aims to achieve remission. Remission means that no leukemic cells can be found in the blood or bone marrow, and the bone marrow is working normally again. In people treated for acute leukemia, remission may last many years, and then they are considered cured. Chronic lymphomic leukemia,
which is what he
CLL,
has. I think he has. Okay, just continue.
Is still incurable, but treatment can relieve symptoms and induce long-lasting remissions. Long-term treatment with tyrosine kinase inhibitors, such as some of this shit I can't even pronounce.
That's the problem in the medical industry.
Imatinib can control the symptoms of chronic myeloid leukemia, CML, for many years or possibly forever in most people. Some people with acute leukemia were told they had achieved remission after their first course of chemotherapy, but treatment was continued to destroy any remaining cells and give the best chance for long-lasting remission or cure. Uh, people reacted in different ways to being told they were in a mission or that they could go home from the hospital. I'm trying to see if there's like a time frame.
Well,
Recovery from treatment could be a slow and lengthy process, particularly after a stem cell transplant. Some said it had taken longer than they expected for their blood counts to return to normal and tried to avoid catching infections during this time. At first, fatigue weakness meant that some people could do little for themselves and slept a lot. Many restored their weight, strength, and fitness by taking gentle exercise at first, gradually increasing their activity. People that spent time in intensive care had to learn to walk again. Uh, Fatigue often persisted for a long time after treatment. I mean,
I might go to Walmart tomorrow and get some of those to try 'em.
What are they?
The Pop Tart Crisps. I need to get some sodas tomorrow. I'm thinking about heading out to Food City.
Why do I get the feeling Becky Lynch is going to show back up?
why do I get the feeling that she should be fucking thrown in jail? There's gonna end up being a logic gap within this fucking feud, and it's gonna fucking ruin it.
It's already happened. She's arrested.
Yeah, she got arrested. That doesn't mean that she's not gonna get her match.
here's. Okay, let me see something.
Orange vanilla Coke? I've got to try that.
So it's pretty much he's got acute leukemia, right?
I don't remember which kind of leukemia it was. It
Okay,
could be.
well, here's the deal. People with acute leukemia are likely to attain remission when chemotherapy is used as the primary treatment. To keep the disease under control, they will then receive consolidation chemotherapy for 1 to 4 months to get rid of any remaining malignant cells. After obtaining complete remission, some patients with acute myeloid leukemia (AML) may require allogeneic stem cell transplant. This requires a willing donor with compatible tissue type and genetic characteristics, preferably a family member. Other donor sources could include a matched, unrelated donor or umbilical cord. Okay.
Yeah, that's stem cell.
That's stem cell.
Where was the very? I gotta find the very.
It took her that long to get up the ramp. Really?
She's calling Vince.
This is how Becky gets back in.
This is exactly how Becky gets
Yep.
back in.
She'll waive any liability against the company.
Okay.
Nope, we're getting Stephanie though.
Okay. The 1 to 4 months remaining patients with ALL, which is the acute leukemia, will receive intermittent treatment usually for up to 2 years.
Yeah. Then he had the other one.
The only other one is AML.
That one you can do with one treatment.
CLL, I think it's called.
Or CML, or CLL, or whatever.
AML or CML?
CML. Whichever one you said, the one treatment would do the trick. I don't know exactly which one he had. But if that's the one that they're gonna have to go with that one, because based on what you're telling me, if it was the ALL, there's no fucking way he would have been back in time.
Well, I don't know if that's the abbreviation for leukemia, or if that's what all leukemia patients have to go through.
Yet you and your husband were going to apologize, accept her apology.
You're not main eventing.
just a belt. You made this into a gaudy accessory that isn't even my style. I cannot stand here and endorse you violating this title. This means too much, Steph. Vince says that he's the man, he makes all the tough decisions. Steph, it's time for him to make the right decision.
And that's how your main event goes poof.
We're sorry, America. Sorry for making you wait so long for new episodes of Ms. and Mrs.
Oh my god.
We're not just the it couple anymore. We're the it family.
This isn't
Sorry about that, guys.
because the show is more awesome than ever.
What the fuck just happened?
Ronda Rousey just walked out. If she doesn't get Becky in that match, she's not coming back.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza for $5.99. We're $5.99 bread twists, $5.99 sandwiches, $5.99 pastas, $5.99 chicken, and yes, $5.99 pizza too. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either. If my skin was dry, it would look like this.
Oh, how to put the belt on Alexa Bliss finally. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sorry about that, JP.
No, that's right. I just wanted to hear what they were talking about.
Oh, okay. I just find it funny that she and Triple H were so willing to accept her apology, yet then she comes out and says, "Oh, that the right thing was to suspend Becky until after WrestleMania." It's like she looks, I don't know, kind of hypocritical.
No,
No,
how
it's
is
not.
it fucking hypocritical?
Vince is the one who suspended
Yes. Vince is in charge. Vince is the boss. Vince suspended her. So when she came out, how is Stephanie? What is Stephanie supposed to do? She's got to suspend her, right?
Becky. Gotta have her arrested.
Well, have her arrested,
Yeah.
so suspension's not lifted now. Period. That being said, like I said, there's going to be a logic gap. It's going to happen in this thing where they're going to say that they're going to do something, they're going to ruin the feud. All I know is Ronda Rousey walked out. She laid the title down in front of Stephanie and walked out. I personally think it's funny. It is putting those Becky Lynch fans on the edge of their fucking seat. And and they're biting their fingernails. I'm loving every minute of it.
Okay. There's a little bit more reading. Okay.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
The CCLL, a form of leukemia that usually affects older persons, so he would fit this mold.
Like older being what older?
They don't specify.
Okay, so
Typically-
that's vague. I mean, he's only 32.
Okay, well, typically progresses slowly. Therefore, treatment may be conservative. Not all patients require immediate treatment. Patients experiencing symptoms requiring treatment include the so-called B symptoms of fevers, night sweats for 14 consecutive days, or 10% unintentional body loss over 6 months. So that it can't be that.
Okay.
Oral chemotherapy can effectively control symptoms of CML, the other type,
Okay.
for several years in the past. Most cases of CML eventually advance into the acute phase despite treatment. So doctors advise bone marrow transplantation during the chronic phase.
Okay.
JP, if he did get into remission, basically from what I'm reading, he should still be doing treatments.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've seen weirder shit. Like I
I
said,
have to.
my aunt went in total remission in 6 months from brain cancer, and she was fine. Yeah, she had to build herself back up, but we're talking about a guy that works out. So I don't know either. The human body works in weird fucking ways. Like I said, WWE should just leave it alone. Move on from it.
It's JP's favorite superstar.
They need to put this motherfucker in remission.
See, basement put it in the chat too. Is even if he goes into remission, he still has to continue treatment.
I get it.
So if they put him in a match at fucking WrestleMania, this whole thing was a fucking work.
We'll see. But they haven't even said that.
No, they haven't. I'm just saying they need to tread very fucking carefully here.
You're right, they do.
Because if it comes out, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to shit on it, but they pretty much lost all credibility.
Johnny, be happy. Jinder Mahal's on TV. Everything's perfect.
Shanti! I actually have never been so happy to see Jinder.
Oh my gosh. Yamaha, it's over as your cock.
Yeah, see, I mean, remission is fully attainable in 4-month time span, but it doesn't mean he stops cancer treatments. It just means that he's done. It just means he's done with the really brutal ones with the tough side effects, unless the cancer returns. So he might be able to do like little workouts and such up to certain points. How long that time frame is, I do not know. That's what Basement's saying, because I think he fought this disease when he was a kid, so I don't know.
Oh, well, and that's what's got me worried. It is that if it is, let's say they put him in a match at WrestleMania, even if they don't have him do very much, it is not going to look good. At that point, you're not going to convince people that it's not a work.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not saying that they didn't announce a match, so I don't know if they're even doing that.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to hear the rumor that I did hear?
Sure.
Okay, the rumor is that there's going to be a 6-man tag at WrestleMania with Braun Strowman, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns against Lashley, McIntyre, and who's the other one that's been
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
See, why would they put Roman in there when there's Seth Rollins?
Because Seth Rollins is fighting for the Universal title. I mean, that kind of protects him, where he just comes out and does a fucking quick spear and then cover. I'm not saying that that's what they're gonna do, but I think that you can do little things. You can work with that shit. I'm assuming, as long as you aren't doing a lot.
That may be true, JP, but
Well,
if
just
they
see-
do that,
Not necessarily, but you're probably right. But people that don't know the whole truth, or know the whole, how it works with leukemia, I don't know. I'm not making excuses for it. I'm just saying.
well, this is going to sound really bad. This is going to sound really shitty of me, but I get the sentiment because I'm kind of like you. I'm like you in a sense. I pray to God that's not what they're doing.
What, the match or?
Yes.
Or no, it's you don't want to think that WWE has stooped this low.
I don't think they are.
I don't know, man. Based on what I'm reading and all that, it does not look good, dude.
Well, believe what you want, but I don't buy it. I'll wait to see what happens. I don't believe in fucking.
If they don't
rumors.
put him in a match until for the next couple years, great, that's fine.
I don't think they're not gonna put him in a match in the next couple of years. We need to know more. See, people are smarter than they were back in 1997. They have the internet now. So if it is plausible for him to beat it, and if it's plausible for him to do a spear and a cover at WrestleMania, you can't shit on it because it's plausible. We don't know. That's you gotta read more. You gotta know all the facts before we shit on something. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, man, but you are not going to be. It's going to be really hard to justify that. You know that's going to be very hard to justify.
I told you how to justify it.
You're not going to convince people of that, JP. I'm telling you, if you have him in a match at WrestleMania.
Johnny, I'm not saying he's going to fucking work for 20 goddamn minutes. I'm talking he's 35 fucking seconds.
I get that. I'm telling you.
If the guy can't fucking jog? Okay, listen. It takes more for him to fucking jog a half fucking mile than it would to do a quick spear and a cover. Because I guarantee it.
I understand
somebody with cancer can do that.
I am telling you, you put this man in the ring at WrestleMania, he's not. You can kiss WWE goodbye because nobody's going to believe it. The backlash from this is going to be huge if they put him in a match at WrestleMania.
Okay. I'm not gonna try to explain it anymore. I'm not, because we're just gonna get into a great big argument. Because there's a way to justify it, and if people don't want to read up on it, then that's their problem.
I just read up on it by all rights. He shouldn't even be
understand
that.
Ring. I understand that. I'm not talking about. I get he has to go through treatment, but it could be, and I'm not saying it is because I haven't read up on it. It could be plausible that they put him in the ring for 35 fucking seconds to have him do a quick spear and fucking cover the guy, and that's match.
I understand that, JP. What I'm telling you is the public is not going to perceive it that way.
Okay, well then the public needs to read.
They need to
Because
keep Roman
here-
off the ring
here's-
for a while.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I've seen people that just went into remission into cancer and were fucking. It's more physical. My aunt walked a mile. That is physical. That is more physical than him doing a spear. So to say that he can't do it is, you can't say that. How do we know? That's all I'm saying. I get what you're saying. I do. You're probably right, but that's because people are so narrow fucking minded and think that because somebody has cancer, well, they can't do that. That's limiting possibilities. Now, I'm not sitting here defending WWE if it's work. Because if it's a work, I'm just as pissed as the fucking next person. But we don't know because he never gave a time frame, so we don't know what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I know that's what you're saying, but if they do put him in the match, that doesn't mean that they can't do it. That it's not plausible. That's all I'm saying.
I totally agree with you. It would be the dumbest thing they've done. It would be literally the dumbest thing they've done.
Okay, well. Why do we?
Basically, this is one of those situations they don't need to rush this.
No, I agree with you. Hitting on the butt? She didn't. Oh my god. I'm about to kick Mel out of the drama free zone. He's really starting to piss me off. Him and his fucking conspiracies. Of course it is. Alexa Bliss is on it.
Corey Graves. Go away, Leo. Oh my God.
What's the matter, Leo? Not man enough to do the job by yourself?
You know what, Fran? You want me? Damn right I'll do it. I'll do it. I know that I can beat you and that little leather jacket. If that makes you clap, the little tight white that you come out here in. Listen, I'm gonna go to the locker room and start getting prepared for our match.
Leo, I don't think you have time to prepare for your match because your match is right now.
What is fucking Alexa Bliss fucking part of the fucking booking team?
All right, well then, give me 5 minutes. What about me? How does Leo get rewarded for an Intercontinental title match after ruining potentially the greatest Nova ever?
Listen, I kind of agree with Vince.
Well, I mean, Vince has talked circles around the hype, man. That's undeniable. Time to put up or shut up time for Leo Rush. Finn Balor did pin Leo to win the Intercontinental Championship. Alexa, come back. I need you to take off the title. Finn Balor will at least defend the title here on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, shit.
Much better than Leo Rush against him, right?
I'm not a fan of anything Leo Rush does tonight. As he somehow does the impossible and topples the extraordinary man who does extraordinary things. It's obvious Leo's frustrated, if socially responsible for latching onto the title. Finn Balor defends the Intercontinental title live next.
Don't be caught without cover.
Why is RoboCop being Colonel Sanders?
Because apparently KFC
They ran out of
was
ideas
looking
and people.
at WCW and went, that's a good idea.
What?
Well, WCW I understood because that's when the movie was first coming out. So that was the publicity.
Get $35 in Nintendo eShop credit with the purchase of specially marked Nintendo Switch.
It wasn't very good, but it was still publicity.
Oh my god.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You want to talk about it?
Fine. I was just looking at Twitter.
That was your first mistake right there.
No, it's fine. I'm good.
Okay.
I just don't.
Just make
I
sure.
just don't see anything about Becky Lynch. The only thing I seen was that somebody tweeted that they just called the WWE Raw Women's title a prop, and I said, "Well, it is. it is a
Yeah.
fucking prop."
Even Pritchard said so.
People don't know the difference between. I mean, essentially, the titles are props. However, I still think you need to treat the title with respect, even though it is a prop.
Right.
It's a belt, not a fucking. Do you carry a like the belt that you wear in your pants? Do you carry that over your shoulder or like
Yeah.
a sack of potatoes?
Right.
Well, then your pants are gonna fucking fall down.
No, my pants stay right where they're at.
And sometimes if I'm frisky, I will wipe myself in the nuts with my belt.
Yeah, Bob, I didn't mean to go that kinky.
God damn.
Well, you know.
My dad's gonna be 70 in October. Man. Fucking dog almost bit her face up. Sting. One of his great rivalries.
You can't have Ric Flair without Sting.
No, you can't have him without Dusty. Well, you have to because he passed. But
Yeah, unfortunately.
damn, kid's still sleeping. Shit.
You do have a point, Heather.
What's that? I'm not even looking at the chat.
Aru said that he hopes his company goes under. And
It's not going to.
Let me finish. I said to him, then our show would go under as well. Do you really want that for us?
I just
no, we just have to adapt.
If
it's not that easy because it's something we love to do.
If WWE went under, I'd start doing New Japan all the time. But
again,
I get it. I'm not.
It's what Bob is mentioning, referring to is Aru asked, "How can you love wrestling and you can't have sex with it, or can you?" I sat there, I was like, "Aru, do you love your parents?" And I also sat there and said, "Also, have you not seen some of the moves in wrestling? Might as well be having sex."
Hell, freaking UFC looks like gay butt sex. Somebody tell me I'm wrong about that. Like, seriously.
I can't say you're wrong, buddy.
I can already tell
What's that?
JP's gonna have a goddamn aneurysm.
No, I'm not. I'm actually fine. It's just fucking Ryan put in their Styles Clash equals 69, and then Heather put backwards 69. That's what I was doing. That's what put phone down. You guys are weird.
Well, it's true.
It's not.
Y'all some kinky ass motherfuckers, damn.
Yeah, but two
Slash.
people
The opponent's
pile
facing
drivers
forward.
69
Going
too.
to be a 96.
Backwards 69.
Actually, a 90. No.
Well, no, I mean Heather's right. It'd be a backwards.
No,
69.
it wouldn't even be. It wouldn't even be. It would just be a 96. Can't do a reverse 69.
But
If you take
Like-
69 and flip it.
96
How?
is
Reverse?
reverse of 69.
I'm gonna fucking show you on a piece of fucking paper here.
Oh my god.
So this is
We're getting out the paper, folks.
a 69, Heather, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's head. That's head. Where in the
Now
fuck can you
reverse
go
it.
head to head on that? That's not a reverse 69. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
This would be a
JP,
reverse 69
JP.
because I flipped it upside down.
JP,
What?
just swap them.
Yeah, I did. You can't.
It's a reverse 69.
Yeah, but it can't be. If we're talking about sex here, okay, you can't be, because if you look head to head, so one's on the dick, one's on the pussy, right? And Paige is in here. I'm sorry.
That's what
Okay.
it
Oh, did
hey,
she?
hey, no, basically.
No, let me
what it
finish.
means
Let
is
me
that-
finish. Let me
What
finish.
it means is that you're on top.
Hold on.
JP.
No. But if you look on the Styles Clash, only one person's head is actually at somebody's midsection. The other one is facing away from it. So they'd have to flip their head. So it can't be reverse. It can't be a reverse 69.
Well, no. Now, wait a minute. If they leave their head back far enough.
No. I'm telling you, it wouldn't work.
Okay, well then guess what? Undertaker's Tombstone Power Driver is a reverse 69.
No, it's not.
It's a standing
Yes, it
69.
is, because their head is facing his crotch.
Well, that would just be a 69. There's no
Depends on
such-
who was
There's
considered
no
the
such.
top and
You
who's
can't
the
do a
bottom.
reverse. You can't do a reverse 69.
If Undertaker's
You-
the 9
You
and the
can't.
guy's the 6,
You
then it's a
can't
reverse
do. You can't do a reverse 69. You can only do a 69.
Yes, but if you sit there and look at the actual positioning of AJ Styles and his opponent,
But
when
here's
he
a
gets him into the Style Clash position, is it not a reverse 69?
no, because 69 cannot be reversed.
I can't breathe.
I could go all night. It'd be a 96. But
It's
that
a
can't be a
reverse
reverse
69.
69 because it's a different number.
It's
I'm using logic here, people.
Welcome to Sex Education with the Cold Bone Show, Monday Night Raw style.
If JP's teaching sex ed, we're fucked.
No, we're not.
He doesn't even know what a reverse 69 is. I mean, come on.
There's no such thing.
Yes, there
No,
is.
there's not.
Yes,
You
there
can't
is.
you can't do a 96. Only one person is getting pleasure.
Heather, you are not teaching him right.
My head or her head does not fucking fall off or whatever. It's not flexible like that. I'll put it to you like
What
that.
the fuck?
Wait a minute. Why are you making this a Heather problem?
I said my head or Heather's head is not flexible like that.
No, you stuttered after you sat there and said your head. So
Because
you
I had
didn't
to think
really
about
go
what
for
I
your
fucking
head.
said.
Are you really that flexible, JP?
No, I am not.
God.
I'm in no way, shape, or form that flexible.
No, I forget. You're stiff in everything you do. No.
That's not true.
That's what. That's
Oh.
oh shit. I can safely say when I got up this morning, I never thought we'd be having this conversation.
Trek, you don't even know what a 69 is. I'd be quiet.
Well, neither do you.
Yeah, I do too know what a 69 is. There's no such thing as a reverse 69 because
Yes, there is. It's a 96.
You can't do that. Only
You
one
ever thought
person.
that a reverse
let
69
me-
is just eating each other's asses out?
You can't know. If you look at AJ Styles Clash, where is that person's head?
By his feet.
But where is it facing? Away
Away
from
from
him. Oh, okay.
However, do we not have hands? You're sitting there saying that the only one person's getting pleasure.
Now,
Do we
hold
not have hands?
but mouth to
There
mouth.
is such a thing as a reach around.
I just hold on. Deja vu, man. Deja vu. That was a deja
You
vu.
know
shit.
it's bad. You know it's bad if 4 people on the call are telling JP he's full of shit.
How am I full of shit?
And he's getting flustered.
Hold on. I'm not getting flustered. How am I full of shit?
Hold on. See, he always goes to that. He's like, hold on.
No. Explain to me. How am I
Let
full
me
of
get some
shit?
paper. Hang on.
See, he won't let me talk. So he knows he's wrong.
No, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, you're wrong.
What? That there's not such a thing as a reverse 69? Of course there is.
No, there is not there's no such thing.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
It's a sex position.
Only one person is getting pleasure though.
No.
So it can't be reverse 69. Yes. Mouth to mouth pleasure
No,
is a 69.
JP,
Listen to me. No, listen to me.
JP.
Oh my god.
Let me level with you, buddy.
Okay, now
Okay,
I'm
let me
getting
level
pissed.
with you.
Because I'm really trying to explain this. And nobody will let me fucking explain it.
You're always telling us, just let it be, right?
No, I'm not going to let it be because you're
Okay,
wrong.
well then I'm going to give you a piece of your own goddamn advice. Just let people have the reverse 69 and shut the fuck up.
Nope. Not going to happen. Because the 69...
Mr. Dozovich.
What's up, Heather?
Hold on.
Oh, my stomach hurts from
Shut
laughing
up!
my ass off.
Okay, well that was stupid.
That's because you talked through most of it.
Okay, there's no such thing. I'm gonna explain this. I want you to listen to what I say. A69, right, is mouth to mouth cunnilingus. That's what it is, cunnilingus, by both persons simultaneously, correct? Yes? Yes or no? Answer the fucking question.
He's getting pissed off over a
No.
question.
No, I'm trying to prove my point. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
JP,
Oh my god. See,
you're literally arguing
I'm trying
over
to
a term
I'm-
used for a sex position.
but it cannot
You're-
be called a
you're-
reverse 69. It cannot be called a reverse 69. There is
But
no
that's what
such
people
thing.
call it.
There's no such position as a reverse 69.
But that's what people call it.
Again, they're wrong.
Well, JP, I'm sorry, but you can't always have it your way.
No, but I'm trying to explain logically why it's wrong. Can you let me do that without interrupting me?
JP showing his age.
Yes or no?
What,
A
now
s-
what? Now
a
what is your okay?
69? A
In all
69 is cunnilingus, correct?
what?
Oral sex by simultaneous partners, correct?
Yes.
Okay, a 96, one person is able to give satisfaction while the other person is not by oral
A
sex.
reverse 69.
Is not able, you can't do that because a 69 is oral sex by both partners simultaneously. You can't have it both ways.
But they can do the reach around.
That's not oral sex though. That's fucking hand job.
It still feels fucking good.
I'm not saying it don't, but that's
Okay,
not
well,
oral
then
sex. So it's
still
not a
a
reverse 69. I'm right, you're wrong.
It was a fucking joke.
I know it was.
You notice
Point
on
proven.
camera how serious JP is being.
Just proving my point. I was right.
I've hit a new plethora in my YouTube career. Literally got into a goddamn discussion about the fucking name of a sex.
I tried keeping a straight face. God damn it.
I was about to ask you, JP, if you needed some fucking Geritol.
Some what? Here,
Some Geritol.
I don't need Geritol. I'm perfectly healthy.
Oh, dude.
Hey, Dan Rex, shut your fucking mouth.
Dude, you know it's bad if fucking Dan Rex calls you out on it.
Wow. All right. I make simple jokes too seriously? You mean I take jokes? Hey, speak English in my chat. Actually, I was just going along with the fucking joke, but thanks for ruining it, Dan.
That's what it was. I think we killed Trek.
That was my goal, apparently.
No, I'm just entertained.
Oh shit, he's fucking alive.
See, here's another thing. I don't think WWE'd put him on Good Morning America if this was all work either. That's taking it way too far, to be honest with you.
I just noticed something.
What?
They just showed a tweet from Good Morning America. It just said he's sharing his story. They didn't say anything about an announcement.
No. But I don't.
Earlier today, was an advertisement that did say that, but I've changed it.
I that's why I don't think it's a work, because I don't think WWE'd let him go. I just don't see WWE taking it that far. I don't. Again, there's too much money at stake for them to do something like that. But who knows? Them taking it public like that is really.
Why?
It's fine to me.
You gotta eat them by March 18th.
It's fine. There's not that many left.
I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
One second.
I can't.
I know.
I don't have much to do, but I wish Renee Young would stop fucking making these oof noises.
Tomorrow now needs to stop it too. And so back to the beginning.
Yeah, Mara Ronaldo gets too excited for me.
Go look in my writer's room.
Oh Christ! Now what?
He's just asking a question.
Huh.
No.
Okay.
No.
Weird. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Do you know who that is? It's me. I'm just kidding.
It was me, Austin.
It was me all along.
Wow, I can't believe I actually won that. Holy shit.
What'd you win again, Robert?
The WrestleMania anthology box set.
Oh, cool. Congratulations, man.
It's WrestleMania 1 through, I think, 20. All the
Nice.
good ones.
Excuse me.
It was only like $60, which is kind of surprising because they go for way more than that.
Well, you were bidding for it on eBay, right?
Good talk. Bobbit.
Yo,
You were bidding for it on eBay, weren't you? Heather.
yeah.
Okay. Well, Heather was just asking you a question. How much did you buy it for? If you don't mind my asking. 50?
It was $61 with $5 shipping.
And what is the anthology series?
It's WrestleMania 1 through 20.
Do you not have the network?
Yeah, but you know how my internet is, though.
He's got a point with that.
I'm just saying. I get it.
Plus, with the DVDs, you could take them to events and have them signed.
Take my PS4 and get them signed. Yeah, that's smart ass.
So, how did this match end?
Don't know, don't care because I don't give a shit about fucking Braun Strowman. I really don't know.
Wrong one.
All I know is Braun Strowman won. Oh, here comes Vince. Oh, it's Rick.
I was gonna say, that should already be
Oh,
there.
that's his wife.
Wendy. Former Nitro girl.
No, we can't see. I don't want to see Triple H versus Batista. I don't want to see Batista in WWE anymore. Fuck him. I can't stand him.
Why would it be tonight?
Old fucking news to me. Batista nostalgia act. Taking a spot. Him and Triple H would be doing nothing more than taking a spot from a fucking match that needs to be at fucking WrestleMania. Why is Rick's wife in a nightgown?
That's not a nightgown, that's a dress.
Hey, Dan Rex, why do you wear clothes? Just asking.
Why do you wear clothes?
A nightgown is a nightgown. To me, a nightgown is something that you wear at night, not a pajamas as well. And if you're talking about a robe, that wasn't a robe, that was a dress, like Heather said. No.
Okay, got that taken care of.
No, Dan Rex, fuck you. Oh yeah, what was it, a troll?
Oh, no. Just an ashtray.
Oh, I see, says me. Gotcha. Need not say anything further. I heard about that. I just looked in another chat, and yeah. No, Dan Rex, my balls, your chin. You can't use my line. I'm gonna buy some Southern Comfort.
Let's see here. Hey, Dan Rex. You know what happens when you try to steal other people's lines?
Oh no.
You know what happens when you come on the Cobone Show and you try to steal other people's lines?
Especially his tagline.
Dan Rex.
I don't care. No more, man.
You just got put in timeout.
Ah! Catch.
Oh, now they're hitting me to go. Oh.
Do what?
This house show they're doing in Roanoke, they now have Oscar as the advertisement. But they know how to get to me.
Oh.
So, I know the card is subject to change, but WWE is coming to Madison. You know what? You know what is scheduled?
What?
Charlotte
Probably
versus Becky.
Yeah, same one as mine.
Charlotte versus Becky.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. The New Day.
The new gay.
Why would isn't that usually a sign of what's fixing to happen?
Yep.
Usually.
So, Why the fuck are they doing AJ and fucking Daniel again?
In April.
Oh, it's after?
Yeah.
So that means probably Kofi's not going to win.
No. I didn't figure.
Well, it's like they say, card is always subject to change.
The card is always subject to change. It does say that at the bottom.
Well, see, the house show here, they're advertising Charlotte versus Asuka. It's April 1st.
That is an idea there, Ryan.
What's that?
Shirt idea. I just got put in timeout.
Well, we have one.
We have the full Sinister timeout saying.
Uh-huh.
But this is a shirt that the people that have actually been put in timeout can wear.
So what? I'm gonna fucking buy each one of them a shirt, send it to
No,
them.
they can go buy it themselves.
I'm just saying. I get the concept, but.
Click on the store and then go buy it.
Oh, yeah, we do have a shirt.
Does that mean I can buy everybody a shirt?
JP, always the one to take things so literal.
No, but it was funny. She said people have been putting time out can buy the shirt, and I'm like, well, if you put it on the fucking, everybody's gonna fucking buy the shirt. Then we're gonna have to time everybody out somewhere along the line.
Well, technically, just about everybody that has watched the show, except for a handful of select few, haven't been putting time out.
That's true. That's true.
Now a new shirt idea is a list of all the people that have been putting time out.
Well, I'll have Heather set it up. I haven't had a new shirt on there in a year or so. Heather, if you want to put that shirt out there, I'll put it out there if you go out and buy it. I don't know how much it's worth. It depends. The shirts, they can get pretty expensive. Like what was it, $20 for my shirt? 20, what is it, about $20 or something like that?
I don't remember now.
But go buy it, man. It's worth the money to buy. I've got a
Yeah,
shirt.
they're nice shirts.
Yeah, they're really nice shirts.
This sweatshirt,
Fucking Bob.
The sweatshirt I got, great.
Fucking Bob loved that fucking.
Which one?
The interaction we just had. You're still laughing about it.
Well, yeah, y'all are fucking killing me over here.
Well, we've had a story of what a 69 and a 96 are.
Dude, that was the funniest part.
You'd pay to see Charlotte and Becky? Why would you want to pay to see Charlotte and Becky? You've seen it 40 times already.
This is Becky's stand.
Oh, God. That's right. I forgot Ryan is a Becky lover. Somebody today on Twitter asked one question. In one word, explain Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I put deserving. Because she deserves everything she's getting.
I saw one for Enzo. I put garbage.
You don't want to know what. You don't want to know what I put.
Shitbag.
No.
No, I was talking about Enzo. What did you put?
Leaker.
Well, it's true.
No,
Oh,
actually,
no.
And this is me personally. I think Charlotte's a good performer. I think she's just slightly overrated.
I think Becky is way overrated, to be honest with you.
I agree. Well, I'm of the opinion Becky and Charlotte are both overrated.
I agree. I think Asuka's. What is so fucking funny? What is so funny? Pop it. What? All right. Listen, you two.
No.
What's so
These
funny?
sunflower seeds are fucking awful. Oh.
What?
What kind of sunflower seeds are they?
Taco Supreme.
Well, there you go. That's your problem.
Wait a minute. Wait. You got sunflower seeds that are flavored as a taco supreme?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they Taco Bell inspired?
Yeah.
No wonder they taste like shit. You're gonna have diarrhea, dude.
Probably.
You're gonna have a dangler.
You're not just gonna have one. You're not just gonna have one. You're gonna have many danglers.
You're gonna be peeing out your
Why
ass.
No,
does-
it's going to be
why
a
does-
freaking waterfall.
Why does Trek sound like when he's laughing? Why
Because
does
he
it
is.
when Trek sounds like he's laughing like a fucking baby goat dying?
Because he is. I can't believe my daughter is sleeping through all this shit.
I can't believe she is either. Don't jinx it.
If they do that, Ace, then they might as well just fucking never. Because that Becky, don't. If they do that, I will be so pissed.
What?
He said, if you're reading the chat, I guess the Rick birthday is ending the show. What if Becky comes out in a police car and beats up Charlotte just to get arrested again? Why? She got arrested once already. They know how to kill a good thing.
Yeah.
Women's evolution.
I get it. It's ruining the feud.
Cody.
I'll think about that, Ace. Maybe I'll think about that. I'm not good at setting stuff up like that.
Ryan, you know what happens when you put words in my mouth? Do you know what happens when you dare say that I think Trek is the GOAT?
He's definitely not the GOAT.
You
We're
wanna know what
talking
happens?
about a goat, a literal goat, you goat fucker.
You just got put in timeout, you GOAT.
One of those things that go, meh. That's the kind of goat we're talking about. We're not talking about greatest of all time. Trust me. Trek is by far not that.
Well, to be fair,
Nope.
wait, he is the GOAT at something.
Being a virgin?
Oh, no.
I wasn't gonna go that cruel, but I was gonna say that he is the GOAT at pizza loving.
That's true. This is true. And making love to a Coke. Why does he do that?
I don't know.
He's so sensual with the fucking Pepsi.
Well, tonight it's orange soda.
Oh, it's orange. I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend your new girlfriend, the orange soda.
I'm
No,
gonna tell
it's Captain
Sarah on
Pizza.
your ass.
No, it's Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna tell Sarah that you're having sex with stuffed crust and giving a blowjob to Mountain Dew.
No, it's Mountain Dew.
He just held the Bible up there, nice.
Pay attention.
When you really think about it, we are a bunch of fucked up individuals.
We are.
That's why we get along so well.
Fuck. I'll never buy those again. Fuck. I'd rather eat the rotted asshole of a roadkill skunk.
You know what I noticed? Bobbit doesn't freak out when we talk about his own poop, but if we talk about everybody else's poop, he gets a little weirded out.
I like it always wait until Wendy has a dirty diaper and show it to him.
Oh, that's.
Oh. All corn flavored.
Corn poopy.
corn poopy with a little bit of peas and carrots.
You
Fácil.
is it ghost poopy? You know what ghost poopy is? It's when you know you're pooping, but it's not there when you go to flush the toilet.
Well, that's basically a bobbit fart.
True.
See, Bobbit doesn't fart; he sharts.
I do.
Every time he farts, there's just a wee bit of shit in it.
I pooped one time and it sounded like water into a bathtub.
Well, hey, you may be having waterfall shits, but at least you're not sticking quarters up your ass.
That is true.
In Trek's case, it's pizza crust.
It's pizza crust.
So, Trek, I got a question for you. Is like breadsticks your equivalent of anal beads? You just dip it a little bit in what you call the marinara.
No, I think that's the new pretzel.
That's only went into a fucked up direction.
What'd you say, Heather?
I think that's actually the pretzel crust pizza that they got back now.
Oh, yeah, Trek. When are you going to be doing that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, see, he doesn't know. He's mentally preparing for it.
He's mentally preparing for it.
Well, I mean, that thing is just nothing but cheese.
Oh, they're gonna do a feud between Elias and fucking Dean Ambrose, I think, or maybe. No, Dan Rex, I have not seen the grapefruit technique, and I don't know if I want to hear what the grapefruit technique is.
That's probably something extremely fucked up.
Take turn a grapefruit sideways and shove it up somebody's ass.
Ooh, kinky.
Bob, but a grapefruit is round. I don't think if you turn it sideways, it's going to make much of a difference.
Well, it depends on the amount of lube.
I don't know. Have you ever heard of the donkey punch?
Is Elias Damian Sandow 2.0? No.
You ever heard of a Mexican blood fuck?
Oh, God.
Damian Sandow is joining the faction, it looks like. Or Elias. It's a fucking Freudian slip if I've ever had one.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Elias is joining this faction. Oh, here comes Seth Rollins. You know, it'd be funny if Seth Rollins just came out and started beating the fuck out of Dean Ambrose with the chair.
All right.
Oh, don't fucking do it. See, he could do that. What's the matter, Bobbit? He didn't do anything. At least physical. He didn't take a bump.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My thoughts, exactly.
Oh my god.
Fucking everybody's reading too much into it. He didn't take a bump.
And he did 3 Superman punches in his spear. That was it.
That's it.
And he was winded after it.
Yeah, let's not even wait till WrestleMania. Let's put him back in the fucking ring now.
Yeah, but
Right.
I don't think that was too.
Fucking dumb. Dumb.
I don't know if it was or not. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, they're certainly not helping their case against people that are already doubting
Of course
this.
not. Of course not. But we'll see.
Dumb.
We'll see.
Anyway, on a positive note, anybody seen Magna Riddle's nudes?
No, and I don't. Yes, actually, I have, and I don't want to ever fucking see them again.
Dude, he's fucking hung
Like
like a
Trek.
whore.
That's not like I went out fucking looking for him, you dumb shit. Fucking idiot. God damn. But yes, I've seen him.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you were laughing.
No, I was like, oh.
What's wrong with it? Are you not secure enough in your sexuality to look at another man's penis? I'm just saying.
But considering he makes so much love to pizza, he might have questions about it.
That's a valid point. No, I've seen them, and that's a pretty big towel hanger. That's all I got to say.
Oh, he's like that. That's got to be a 10-incher.
I'm still waiting to find the Dash Wilder ones.
What?
I've seen it, and trust me, it looks like a worm that won't come out of its hole. That's all I'm going to say.
It looks like a worm that will not come out of its hole.
It's small, like really small.
Why are we talking about men's penises right now? I mean, I'm secure in my sexuality to have seen other men's junk, but I it's not like a subject that I want to. Hey, did you see Dash Wilder's dick? It's about that fucking big, and it looks like a fucking worm is trying to get out of a hole. Too graphic.
I came back at the wrong fucking time. I'm gonna go back. You keep talking about that, JP.
No, you missed the entire conversation, I think, then.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever floats your boat. I'm cool with it. You know, I feel a little sorry for Heather, but you know.
There you go again. You missed the entire conversation. So Bob,
no, actually, I was here for the whole thing. I just wanted to pretend like I wasn't here, just so that I could do that little bit right there.
Oh,
See, that's what you call a good timing and no selling.
Yeah, sure. If you say so. Anyway.
See, he doesn't like it because I did it on him.
Right?
Nice dinner conversation. Hey, did you see his dick? Better keep it away from Trek. It looked like a pepperoni slice. So, Trek, I forget, what's your favorite kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Oh, okay. Well, then my next question is, do you ever have sausage? I don't hear an answer. That must mean yes.
He probably didn't even fucking hear you.
Probably.
That or he's just fucking ignoring you. Trek, will you answer the fucking man? Quit being a fucking... Jesus Christ, we've been talking about fucking penises all night. Say something. Jesus Christ. Don't be a coward.
No, I do not have sausage on my pizza.
How hard was that to fucking answer?
Completely derailed my joke. Damn. I feel sad now. You took my smile, Trek.
No, I'm not related to fucking Sean's view. Damn fucking Arushinchu. Right, like little 137-pound Bailey can fucking do a hip toss on fucking Nia Jax without breaking her own fucking hip. Give me a fucking break. Nia Jax actually did a flip though. What the fuck was that?
Very poorly done forearm curl.
Nia Jax is no selling every fucking thing. Dan Rex, we're not making.
I see what you did there, Heather.
We're not making fun of. we're making fun of Trek, not his pizza. Get it right. No, I'm not asking if anyone has seen other people's dicks. I said I have seen other people's dicks, and I'm secure enough in my sexuality to say such a thing.
So question, JP.
Okay.
Did you like the small, flaccid ones?
Well, they were all flaccid.
No big, hard-throbbing cock?
Nope.
You're not going to be able to pull that off, Johnny.
You got to remember, we were in the middle of like a war zone and shit. We didn't have time for that shit.
Oh, why you gotta fucking depress it now?
Well, that's when I seen him.
God damn it.
Well, you wanted to go there. I went there.
Just had to fucking depress it. It was a nice, simple joke. You could have just went with it. We could have all had a small fucking laugh. Ha ha, hee hee. And then we could have went back to ragging on Shrek.
Well, we can go back to that anytime. Look at that motherfucker. He's plotting our fucking deaths.
You know what? Yeah, oh, yeah. You know that Shrek is secretly planning our demise. We're gonna be. He's gonna kill us by cooking us into a pizza.
And that'll be the first time he has a sausage pizza.
Death by mozzarella. That'll give a whole new meaning to the phrase stuffed crust.
Look at him. He's trying not to laugh.
He's trying.
God damn, Trek. It's okay.
TSS, you want to know what a fudge slice is? Oh my god.
That's never gonna happen.
Well, Bobbit, as much of the fucking air that you let out,
I can't help it. I have biodegradable gas.
that's not biodegradable. That's nuclear.
Touche, but still.
See, Trek, there is one thing that you can take away from this. You may have an unhealthy love of pizza, but at least you're not like Bobbit downing burritos.
What's wrong with the way I eat burritos?
Think about it for a moment, Bobbit. It'll come to you.
Oh, you fuck.
I mean, he likes a nice, big, long one, all wrapped up tight.
And then he goes, nom, 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 nom.
And he stuffs his face. I mean, he literally gives himself a POV with that shit.
You wait, John. You wait.
Bobby gives a new definition to a burrito facial.
Yeah,
No
I'll
wonder
be
he likes
taking
sour
that
cream in all of his
at your
tacos.
funeral. Don't worry, Johnny. I'll express ship Nia Jax to you.
Oh, God, Nia Jax is such garbage. Now she's beating the shit out of her ponytail.
DSS, I think you're confused. We're talking about Bobbit's obsessive love for burritos. And he's got everything in that. I mean, he's got the meat. He's got the cream in there. He even has the frilly, illy parts. So, Bobbit. Bobbit. Oh, man, this is fun.
Yes, Johnny.
I got a question for you. So when you eat a burrito, do you just take a bite out of it, or do you just kind of suck on it before you can pull away from it?
Oh, Well, I just deep throated and shut up my ass. You know how it is.
He knows he can't get out of this one now.
Oh, you fuck it, might as well just play along with it. I ain't gonna be like Trick and deny it. What the fuck was that look, Trick?
Nia Jax is the Enzo Amore of the women's division.
I thought that was Carmella.
No. I would rather see Carmella in a match than Nia Jax.
Actually, Johnny, you can't go that far because at least Enzo Amore oversold. She doesn't sell at all.
Did you see that? Speaking of that, did you see that tweet that Mark Henry put out today?
Yep.
You saw that shit?
I replied to him. I sat there and said, "You're only just figuring this out?"
I know, right? What's hard to believe is that Enzo got as far. You got to commend the guy on this, at least. He got as far as he did without knowing shit.
Kind of weird that mine and Ric Flair's birthdays are a week apart.
Yeah. Let me see. When is your birthday?
Next Wednesday,
Yeah, I need date, Bobbit.
the 6th of March.
The 6th of March?
Mm-hmm.
That's in 2 weeks. Then. No, you're right. Okay. Well, I was thinking because it's like the 25th, but there's only 3 days left in this month. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Let me see. Famous birthdays on March 6th. Shaquille O'Neal.
Nice.
You want some baby powder? Come on! Medicated powder!
Bianca Reigns. Alaska 5000. Transgender.
Oh, great.
Let me see. Brad Sousa. Michelangelo.
What, the turtle?
No, Bobbit, the artist.
Oh.
Jeffrey Lee. I have no fucking idea who that kid is. Let's see. Jake Arrieta.
Ooh, nice.
I think I actually share a birthday with Jonathan Davis, the lead singer of Korn.
Oh, yeah? D.L. Hughley. Let me see. Oh, fuck. I share a birthday with Cardi B. I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
You should shoot yourself.
I will take the transgender over Cardi B any day.
That's bad.
Shut up, Dad.
I share a birthday with John Luke Robertson from, Cy Robertson and all of them. Rikishi. I share a birthday with Rikishi.
That's why basement loves your ass.
Steve Young. I share a birthday with Steve Young. Now I'm really going to kill myself.
I share a birthday with Elvis.
Nobody cares, Heather.
Too bad you're gonna hear it anyway.
Let's
She will
see.
flat out just murder you.
Dude, I've been giving her shit all fucking day today.
Okay. Let's see. Here's mine. Karen Brar. I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Billy LeBlanc. Timothy Thomas. Let's see. YouTube star Dave Bautista.
Who cares? Fucking Batista. It's garbage. Alright, they're getting ready to do the birthday celebration. Oh, they have a cake placed.
Becky's gonna pop out of the cake.
No, it's a cake. It's a literal cake, Johnny. She might come out from under the table.
Oh, see, Trek, they've got a commercial on right now describing the pretzel crust pizza. It's soft pretzel. So it'll go down easy.
It's salty. Trek, don't be offended. You look offended. Are you offended by that? If you are, get a pair of balls.
Are you offended by salted pretzel? Are you a pretzelist?
Pretzels.
I've learned over the course of this past year not to be offended by anything you guys say, so I'm fine.
That is the most unconvincing line ever.
That is the most untrue statement I think I've ever fucking heard, because you were offended when I called you a Hillary Clinton
supporter.
I said over the course of a year. That was earlier than the year or so.
Well, next thing you know, he's going to be touting Bernie Sanders. We're gonna sit there here and going, Jesus Christ! I really like Trek. He's such a good kid. Wait, that motherfucker's 40? Actually, when do you turn 40, Trek?
This August.
You know, it's all downhill from there, right?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Next thing we know, we're going to see Trek in a walker. He's going to be sitting there going around asking ladies if they want to gum it. The road to WrestleMania is a bumpy one.
It is very bumpy.
They need to repave it.
They do. They're trying to. Let me say this real quick. A lot of people are saying that they're going to have Becky Lynch come out, put Ric Flair in that disarm her until she gets her way. But you do realize that fucking Triple H could pick her up and fucking throw her across the ring. I don't think that's happening. That would be stupid. It'd be illogical. I'll put it to you like that. Women beating up on men like that they showed earlier is illogical. Sorry. I find it illogical.
Hair. We are here to celebrate. It keeps sounding like he's saying hair. Buddy Rogers.
Buddy Rogers.
Oh.
Ricky the Cleveland Steamerboat.
That was good.
You suck. Suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Hi. Somebody's awake. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, for how he's been out of the ring, Sting looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. better hurry it up. No, not you. Not you. You're fine. What do you see on? Are you looking at them guys on there? Yeah, you are.
Did Brick forget to take his Viagra or something?
Dave Batista.
No fighting.
That poor camera guy. I'm like, what they're doing. There's your Mania match right there.
Fucking want it. That's what I don't want.
I want it.
Well, of course you do, Bobbit. Go fucking watch WrestleMania fucking 22. You get it all the
Now
fucking
that I have it
time.
on the DVD, I will.
Well, just saying. We don't fucking need this. Taking a fucking match away from somebody that needs it. Fucking ridiculous. And I'm not a fan of Dave Batista at all. Stupid. So, yeah. That was a shitty ending to a whatever show. What do you think, Wendy? You tell me. What do you think? Okay. Another nostalgia fucking match we don't fucking need. Have y'all finished watching yet?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Fucking WrestleMania is all about fucking McMahon's. Makes me more and more want to quit watching WWE and go fucking watch New Japan.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to enjoy the match.
Enjoy it. I'm pissed because they don't fucking need it.
Interesting.
You done? Everybody done?
Mm-hmm.
Trek? You done watching?
You could go ahead. It's just Hunter going up the ramp. That's it.
Okay. So that's pretty much the end of the show. He goes back and stands over Rick. I don't know. It was okay show up until that. I'm not gonna shit on the show. I'm just not a fan of. I don't want to see fucking Dave Bautista in WWE. You should have just. Because we're gonna get this. We're gonna get a match that we've seen before. And I know it hasn't happened since fucking what, 2002, 2003.
But yeah, you'll be okay with the John Cena Randy Orton match.
This match here though. Think about this though. I don't think that Batista's. It's just for a WrestleMania match, and that's it, and it's gonna end.
Well, I mean, it's been known for a while that he wants to go out fighting Triple H.
I just don't want to fucking see it. I'm not a fan of Dave Bautista. At all. And it's just, it's constantly fucking, WrestleMania is all about the fucking McMahons. They should all have fucking matches, and everybody else that is fucking there just fucking stays in back. It's just the way I see it. I don't know. Not a fan of the way the show ended. I like how they left a cliffhanger with fucking Ronda Rousey just walking out. I didn't mind that. Like I said, I'm not going to shit on the show. It was okay. I just didn't like how they ended it, I guess. I don't know. If Dave Bautista comes back and stays in WWE for a year, whatever. But if it's just for a one-off, I don't want to fucking see it. Bobbit?
Yeah.
What do you think of the show?
Well, it's a good show. I even like the ending because I'm excited for that match.
Okay, whatever. I don't know how, but you've never seen Dave Bautista and Triple H?
No.
You've never... Okay. I don't know how you haven't. Do you have the network? Yes, no, maybe, possibly.
Yes.
You have to have seen it. You had to have. Okay.
No.
Trexter?
I like how the show went on. I thought it was pretty cool. We all thought Becky was going to come out and interfere, and they kind of threw a curveball at us. I like that.
Well, Becky got arrested. She's in jail. She wasn't.
Yeah, but Goldberg got arrested, and he still came back at that No Way Out and attacked
Do you know?
Lesnar.
Can I tell you the difference between Goldberg and Becky? Goldberg's 300 fucking pounds. It's believable that he can get away from fucking cops. It's not believable that a 137-pound woman can get away from cops.
No, I know. I'm just saying that we all thought that's what was going to happen until she got arrested. That we didn't know what was going to happen. But I like how they threw the curveball at us for once.
Did you not hear what I said, though? I said
No,
that's not really believable. I said it before it even happened. I totally said it wasn't going to happen. It's not believable for her to get away from the cops. That's why I said what I said. That's why I didn't think it was going to happen. I don't know if you've seen the ending, but Batista came, beat up on Ric Flair.
I heard it.
Johnny, what about you?
Nah, I'm actually going to agree with Bob. And I've seen Triple H versus Batista. I don't mind it. I mean, like I said, the show was okay, but I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Well, what did you know?
I knew that they could not resist.
Well, of course they couldn't resist.
Getting Roman Reigns in a ring.
I could have told you that. I didn't think it would be this soon. But.
And it's I know, I get it. It is still, in my opinion, the absolute dumbest thing WWE has done. Because you just gave all the supposed conspiracy theorists, you just gave them ammunition.
Well, of course you did.
And how, I don't, like I said, I'm not shitting on it. It is what it is. But because now they're not even taking, this is what I was really afraid of. I was almost rather they do the damn cancer storyline, because then at least it gave some fucking reason. At this point, I wish it was a work.
Right?
I wish it was a work and they turned him heel with it. Because right now it's not believable that he was even sick. And this was their attempt to get, that was their last ditch effort to get him over. And it worked.
If that's what they did. I still don't think they did, but
it's going to be hard to argue that, JP.
I'm not, God damn it, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, I personally, I'm not going to sit here and argue about it. I'm not arguing it. I'm just saying I don't think that it was a work. I don't.
I get that. I understand that. But do you see what I'm saying?
I do. I'm not. That's why I'm not saying anything. I do see what you're saying. I'm just telling you I don't think it is. And the reason that I say that is you got to think about this. Do you think, honestly, just to get fucking Roman Reigns over, do you think they would risk that fucking much money and all of those charities just to get one fucking person over? I don't think so.
I have come to the belief, and I said it before, and I'll say it again, I don't put nothing past WWE. I don't.
I just don't see them doing it. I don't think they're dumb enough to do something like that.
I am giving it the benefit of the doubt, but I'm telling you this. They just did the one thing I was hoping they wouldn't do, because all it's going to do. You're not going to be, because at this point you're not going to be able to convince anybody.
I'm not even going to argue with people about it. I don't give a shit. I mean, I believe what I believe. If it's a fucking work, WWE is done. I've said it numerous fucking times. They will lose fans by the million. They may not have a fucking viewership next week if it was a work. The only people that'll be watching are those fucking girls that are fucking in love with Roman Reigns.
I'm not going to say it was a work. I'm not going to, because I don't want to think that WWE has stooped that low.
No, that's.
But I will still stand by That was way too fucking soon.
I'm not disagreeing with you. If you did notice, I shook my head in.
Yeah, I know.
disgust.
I will say this though: at the end of just 3 Superman punches and a spear, he was winded.
Yeah, he did look tired. I mean, it wasn't.
He did. I will give that. I'm not discrediting that.
No, I know you're not.
I'm not discrediting that in the slightest. He did look tired. He doesn't look like the same old. But it doesn't matter to these people. No. It's not going to matter. They just played right into their hands.
And I know, and I get it. But even if it was not a work, again, we talked about this ad litem last week with the crowd. Everybody was shitting on the fucking crowd. Everybody had to have a fucking somebody. And I don't care who the fuck it is. Every fucking podcaster out there had to fucking find something to shit on the fucking show for.
And the crowd was the only thing.
The only thing that they could come up with last week.
Oh no, I agree.
Now, but they're not going to find. Maybe this isn't a work. If this isn't a work, then them people are going to look like assholes. Because maybe it was a fucking miracle. Who knows? Miracles do happen, I guess. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say they don't.
There was more on 34th Street.
That was a movie. But anyway, I know you were. But
no, I get it, and the sentiment is felt by me. The sentiment is felt by me. But you know me. I mean, that's just why I'm on the show.
No, I know.
It is. I've got to be that voice that points it out.
No, you're right. I'm on the fence myself. Do I have my doubts? I do, but they're more. My foot is on the WWE side of the fence here, in the sense that it's not a work, and it happens. Weirder shit is, like I said, my aunt was fully cured of cancer in 6 months. Brain cancer, nonetheless. Don't know how. She just was.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
is it coincidence? It's circumstance that he happens to be a superstar in WWE that was pushed for 4 fucking years and built to be this guy that fucking is the only person that could fucking beat fucking Braun Strowman and fucking Brock Lesnar. But I don't know if that. I don't think that that's why they did what they did. I don't think it's a work. I really think that.
I'm here on the side of that. I don't think I'm on the side. I'm the same as you. I'm on the side of that. I don't think it's a work, but
it's very coincidental. Yes.
It's very coincidental. It's very concerning.
It is.
But
you're always gonna have those people that are, it'll come out that it wasn't a work. They could have Roman Reigns. God could come. I tell you this. God, for those fucking people, if it wasn't a work, God could come down and fucking say, people, he had cancer. He was cured of it. Those people would be, no, I don't fucking believe you.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
where I'm going with that. So no matter what I say, no matter what Johnny says, no matter what Heather says, no matter what Trexter says, no matter what fucking Joe Cronin says, no matter what JD from New York says, at the end of the day, if WWE is smart, and they were kind of dumb, they may have, and I'm not saying that they did, they may have showed their hand. They suck at poker.
Well, they tweet out their fucking surprises.
I know they do. They should have kept Roman away. And that I do agree with. That was a mistake. That in itself gives those people that say, oh, it was fake, a reason, and a very strong reason to say that it was fake.
Yeah, I mean, and the reason, Again, this is my thing. Is that I only bring this stuff up to you guys in the audience is to prepare you for what could potentially come, and to be smart about it. Realistically, as it looks right now, the best thing that anybody can do is just lay low right now. Honestly.
I think they do. They need Roman Reigns. Better not. He should not be at every show. He should not be a part of it.
Your stance on it about not talking about, not trying to speculate on it. I think that's the sentiment of everyone here. Because right now, and that's my thing. Right now, with the fact that time span that he was gone, which we've kind of already proven that it is plausible within the 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
He is at least maybe done. He is at least maybe done with the remission part.
Mm-hmm. He still has to go through. Basement said it. He said he still has to go through treatments, but they aren't as aggressive as the actual treatment. I guess is you know what I mean. So he might be able to do little bumps here and there. He just can't work very much. That's what I meant when I said maybe he could come in. And what he did tonight, I think, is pretty plausible for him to do. Because it wasn't. He didn't take a bump, and he didn't. It wasn't. I mean, he wasn't.
The 3 Superman punches were spaced out.
They were very spaced out, and he was very cautious when he did them. And the spear didn't even look like he got it all. I mean, actually, Drew McIntyre walked into him. He didn't even look like he was going full bore. So
I agree. I do agree. I do agree with it. And it's just there's so much fucking ammunition right now.
Oh, of course. And it's why I'm not really defending. I mean, I'm defending, but I'm not as aggressive as I usually am, and you know how aggressive I can get. So I get it. I like I said, I'm on the fence, but I'm leaning more towards the WWE side. Now, what should they do? They should not have Roman Reigns being physical every week. He could show up every week, just can't be physical. But then again, I wouldn't have him show up every week. Because he might get tired. If he's actually, because he still has to go through treatments.
Well, fatigue is one of the definite after effects. Severe fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm not gonna sit here and speculate on anything.
And I want people to understand, I'm not speculating anything. I'm not speculating.
No, neither am I.
And for you guys in the audience, or in the chat, I should say, I don't know why I say audience. If someone approaches you and you have the feeling that we are that, well, it's probably not a work, but I would just be.
Oh, wait, what?
Huh?
No, just give me a second. I accidentally unhid. What the fuck happened there? I accidentally hid somebody. I hate my fucking phone.
When someone comes at you with this, my advice is just to basically say, wait and see. I will say this, it's already going to be hard enough. They put him in a full-blown match. at WrestleMania, I am very fearful the backlash that this company will get.
Of course. Of course. That's why I said if they are going to put him in a match, I would do what I said. A quick spear and a cover. Don't let him do too much work, because if you do, then you're fucking yourself if you do.
Well, and I don't know if it's not already going to start.
Oh, it already has. You know it has.
It has. I just see, the question then becomes, what do you do with them afterwards?
After he comes back?
Oh, well, like, let's say they have him in the match at WrestleMania. What in the hell do you do with them afterwards?
Well, I would turn his ass fucking heel.
I would too.
I would too.
Turn his ass fucking heel and turn on fucking Seth.
Especially if Seth has the title.
That's what I would do. That's what I would personally do. And then fucking have Vince and Charlotte be his fucking, you know what I mean, his new authority faction fucking deal.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do. But I would not let him have that. Maybe a Superman punch, a spear, and a pin. That's it. Don't bring the guy in and let him have fucking wrestle for 20, 25 fucking minutes. Let him even take a fucking beat down. Go ahead, Johnny.
Keep it to what you're saying. If they do any more than that, you will never be able to win them. You're not going to be able. You consider it done.
Yep. No, I agree. I'm not. That's why I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing. Not disagreeing at all. But I do see him helping, distracting Brock Lesnar. See, that's the most I would have fucking done with him, is have him distract Brock Lesnar at fucking WrestleMania. But
so they could still go with that route, even with what they did tonight.
That's true. They could. Like, again, it's just a rumor that he's supposedly going to be in a 3-on-3 or 6-man tag match.
Yeah, it is a rumor. Like I said, it is just a rumor.
Yeah. I would. If it was me, I would not bring him back to compete. I would bring him back to host WrestleMania, and then at the end, somehow distract Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins beats him for the title, and then the fucking next night, Roman Reigns turns on fucking Seth Rollins.
I mean, we've already pretty much established that there's always going to be the naysayers. There were the naysayers with Daniel Bryan.
There was the naysayers before when Roman Reigns left.
But they really could have minimized the damage.
They could have. I wouldn't have let him. I wouldn't have let him do what he did tonight. But then again, he didn't really do anything too physical, so it wasn't too bad.
If it was me, I would have let him do that spot at WrestleMania.
I would have. That's probably where I would have let him do it. Fucking Brock Lesnar, fucking 3 Superman punches, fucking spear, and then fucking Seth Rollins does the curb stomp or whatever the fuck he calls it now, and that ends the match.
Yeah.
Have it be a no disqualification match.
Yes, I agree.
And then have your Shield fucking reunion at fucking WrestleMania,
To give the final send off to Dean.
Fucking let Dean do the fucking dirty deeds. Fucking Roman Reigns does the fucking Superman punch and then the fucking spear, and then fucking the curb stomp and then they do the fist bump at the end with Seth Rollins holding the title.
I agree.
That would make sense. And then Dean Ambrose leaves. I think he's done that day after or whatever, and that's it. But I don't know. Like, again, I am not going to sit here and defend. I can't defend because there's nothing really to defend because, again, it's rumored. Rumor and innuendo, like Conrad says. Conrad Thompson. Rumor and innuendo that Roman Reigns will be back at WrestleMania. Again, we don't know. He never gave a specified timeline that he was going to be back because he did say you got to crawl before you walk and you got to walk before you can run. So, and again, he really didn't run tonight. He kind of did a walk with his Superman punches. Not literally. I mean, he still ran, but he was very...
It was a sluggish run.
It was methodical, I suppose you could say. And his spear, Drew McIntyre sold it very well. I'll put it to you like that.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I don't have anything. Does anybody else have anything?
Nope.
No?
I don't have anything myself.
All right. Well, that being said, I'm going to end the show here. I want to thank you guys for showing up. We'll be back tomorrow night where... SmackDown, where, in my opinion, the most over superstar in WWE, Kofi Kingston, they are building to the Fastlane where Kofi Kingston's going to take on AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. But we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Shinsuke and Rusev are going to be on tomorrow. Hopefully Lana will not be there. Whatever, if she is, she is. But that being said, I want to thank Johnny and Trek and Bobbit for being here tonight. Heather, you of course as well. Great show tonight. Let's just hope that this does not ruin WWE because it could very well if they do what they might possibly do at WrestleMania. I hope they don't, but that's why I'm doing this. So you guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Love y'all. Fucking Vince McMahon.
No kidding.